Okay, so I started recording. So yeah, what you got? What you got to talk about? What's been going on?
Um, I mean, there's a lot of shit going on right now. Right now, that situation that I'm dealing with right now is trying to get back with my kids, my children. You feel me, though?
Yeah,
I'm saying, because these mothers, these parents out here nowadays, it's like they know why I try to link up the kids then with the father. You know what I'm saying? And that's not right. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's too much injustice going on within the state of our society to be having our children roam free without no guardian and no parents and you know what I mean, such. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get back at that. I heard the courts just opened up, I think last week.
Oh, so they haven't been open up this
Now
whole time
because
because of the COVID.
when I went to correct, and it's so ironic that when I started getting paid I started getting my money and shit, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna do this like this, I'm gonna do that like that. I'm gonna have dollars in my pocket, you know what I'm saying? And I started to do the court thing. Then my next move was to go to City Hall to pick up the birth certificate, and then this COVID shit happened. So I'm
Yeah.
kind of pissed off. I'm still pissed off behind that.
So where were they the whole time?
Up here,
Okay.
yep. My son is up here. My oldest son is 24. My daughter, she's 22. My other son within those siblings is 17. I got a
Oh wow.
17 year old. I got a 15-year-old, and I got a
Okay.
5-year-old about to be 6.
Okay.
So basically, everybody bit man.
Yeah.
Everybody bit man,
Yeah.
except for the little one. But that's the one I'm looking for, the little one.
The 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Or
So she gassed me to stop taking her to court. I was dragging her to court for like 2 years straight.
Yeah.
Just so I could be with my son, and she just gassed me like, yo, stop taking her to court, please. And she won't let me see my son. And I guess the words I guess she felt like the words wasn't enough, so she started, making advancements, you know what I'm saying? Which I did not refuse, you know what I'm saying? So I put two and two together later on, like I'm saying, once I released the shackles, she stopped making me see my son, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh shit, she gassed me. You know what I mean? It's like, she called me like 2 weeks ago. I was like, give me some bread. Like what the fuck, these girls, it don't work like that. Like you talking about, you withheld my child from me numerous of times, you feel me?
yeah.
And now you talking about give you money so you can see it. That's blackmail, man. That's
Yeah.
blackmail.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. That's rough, man.
You trying to make it seem like it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? I got Naomi up here bugging the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I had to call cops on her 2 times and shit. You know what I'm saying? She up here,
What's
she don't want to go back home.
what's oh she doesn't want to go back home.
hmm She came up here, you know what I'm saying, and I told her I couldn't have nobody stay with me, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
couldn't tell her. You know what I'm saying? She just chose to want to fight me to stay, you know what I'm saying? And she can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell her like she gotta go and she don't want to go. She hanging around here like she prostitute herself, like she flirting with people, try to meet people, and you know how she is, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it, you know what I'm saying? Like why she doing all this shit to herself, you know what I'm saying? Like jeopardizing my stay here because I ain't really supposed to have nobody here. I got my maintenance crew in and out the fucking building and shit. They could tell the landlord anytime my shit is all in the hallway. So I was like, fuck it. I put the shit outside. It's like anybody pick it up. Like, hey, whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I
What
try
you
to
got?
deal with
You got
her.
a one bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to be the man. I try to be gentleman about it. I try to do everything that a decent, kind-hearted person would do. You know what I'm saying?
You took
She don't
advantage, right?
Yeah, she taking advantage, bro. Like she don't say, okay, let me go now, and you know what I mean, it's like after a while, it's like, oh, when you plan on going home, and it's tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes, then it's like, oh, you ready to go home? And it's like, nah, it's tomorrow. And then like, nah, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying, I got living conditions here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's not adhering to it, so I mean, I can't harbor her here because she can't be here, bro. Like I'm saying, if she don't want to go on her own, then she have to go by force. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what's going on right now. My head is on a swivel right now because I don't know what's going on with her and shit. Like she probably hiding out in my building. I don't know. Like she's like 50 years old, acting like she 10. You feel me?
Yeah. You've been hanging with her the whole time. This whole time.
Huh?
Y'all two been hanging out the whole time since back in the day.
No, hell no, hell no. She
Oh,
just
you
came
just.
up here a couple days.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah,
just reconnected with her.
yeah. It's been like 8 years, 9 years since I seen
Oh.
this girl.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it was
Yeah.
my birthday, the 24th. You know what I'm saying?
Happy belated.
Appreciate that. Don't you have a birthday close by?
September.
September's coming up, right?
Yep.
You know what I'm
September
saying?
8th. Yep. My
I
sister's
ain't
is
forget
tomorrow.
that.
Yep.
My sister's tomorrow, yeah.
Yo, everybody's doing boats, man. Everybody's
What's
doing
that?
boats. It's crazy. Like I've been seeing them on these little yachts and stuff. Makes
Oh,
me
I'm
wanna.
afraid of water. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
I don't think you can get me there. Who's that?
Oh, this is my man Ish. He's the creator of
Oh,
the
what's
show.
going on?
I guess co-creator.
Yo, Flavy. You know who
Yeah.
I thought that was? I thought that was Nigel.
Nigel.
Don't you kind of resemble Nigel a little bit?
Wait, Nigel who?
Nigel, Naomi, cousin, Naomi, relative, Frick's
Oh,
family.
oh, okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, trauma family.
yeah, he could be
I don't
one
know
of.
if you ever met Nigel though.
I don't know.
Yeah, you resemble Nigel. But
Okay.
yo, so wait a minute. My shit says record. Do I have to push the record button?
No, I'm recording. Hey, Ish, we're recording. Just so you know, I can
Yeah, that's
stop
why
if you want.
I went ghost for a second.
Oh, okay. So
So
yeah,
yo,
Ish, this is my man Vash. I was telling you about. We lived in the same building. We actually lived together for a little bit, but we met in Flatbush. He helped my mother move, I think, into the building, and we did a lot of music in Flatbush and just hung out for years and we're good friends and stuff. Oh, he's
Oh, that's cool.
actually
What's up, Vash?
well, go on, Ish.
What's
yo
going on, yeah?
yo Vash, check this out real quick.
Yes, I. Yeah, I know. I was seeing that shit. I was like, yo, that guy that y'all cut my face out of the shit on the SoundCloud shit, because I was like looking like a fiend right there.
Well, it's crazy because it's like the way it's set up. It's like one person's face is always like cut out.
Cut out, right? And then it moves over. Then you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It moves. Yeah, moves over.
But you know what though, yo, son, I ain't stopped playing that music since you gave it to me last night till probably 6 this morning, bro.
Yeah, it's beautiful music, right?
Man, I was running through all them shits. I like a lot of the singing joints that you got up there.
Okay.
I almost forgot you could sing like that, dog. For real, son.
Yeah.
You sing too?
No, well, Vash raps. Vash, I'll put you onto some tracks. I'll put you onto my SoundCloud. But me and Vash, we're in a rap group. That picture when I go in ghost mode, that's Vash right there.
The guy you can see.
Yeah,
Guy you can see. Yeah.
I sing a little bit. I ain't no professional, but I got a little something.
Okay.
Mix it up with a little reggae style, and then rapping, and then a little singing.
So what y'all saying is y'all ready to do a little snippet for on that ish, right?
You do a little snippet.
What? You see how he slipped that in there?
That's what we do. You know what I mean?
See, that's what's up, man. I don't neglect no type of no platform. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to be out there, but I mean my main thing is a part of my spirit, is my soul. So I always wanted to express myself in a musical form. You know what I'm saying? And I've had the opportunity to express myself in a musical fashion with Soul Force, with Flavy, Andy, and stuff. But I had prior engagement with other people, but no one never really took the time to record me and you know what I'm saying? But everybody knows, they say I'm nice and stuff like that. But there's a lot of discouragement along the way because I didn't really get the opportunity that I got with Soul Force. You know what I'm saying? I'm very thankful for that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Because it honed me in and it made me mold myself still. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I just know I love music and I want to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be heard not for no money. I just want to be heard on an educational level. I know educational music don't really get anywhere, but I don't care. I just want to voice it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but that's inspiring and that's good energy in the sense that like that's how creativity works, right? Like it's not even really for it becomes for other people, but it's really for you, right? Because you know, and you just want to express what you have inside of you. So that's really like, you know, that's kind of inspiring. That's really good energy. Like that's really, really good energy. When you were with Soul Force, I saw a video, which I believe was Soul Force. It was a cover of Dock of the Bay.
Oh yeah. Yo, I gotta show you that. Andy has this uploaded this old school video of me, you, and Andy on the New York City subway singing of us singing Dock of the Bay.
What?
Yeah, and then there's this random white dude who starts singing it with us. Yeah, I'll share that with you on Facebook.
Could old boy sing, the random guy?
He was all right. He was just having a good time. Yeah,
it was good acoustics on that train.
Yeah.
You know what that means? He was just having a good time. You know what that means?
he was vibing on some other vibes.
Yeah.
Nah, he's just saying like he couldn't really that's my way of saying he couldn't really sing all like that.
Oh.
That's my like friendly way of saying like, you know.
I mean,
maybe but we gotta try to get Fritz to you see you got the verbal, he got the physical, he got the footage. You know what I'm saying?
Oh right.
Right. We gotta try to get Fritz to give us some of that footage so at least I don't know if y'all wanna mess with it to make videos like I mean.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can hit him up and see if I can get some videos from him.
Yeah.
So y'all not connecting on anything musically as of late?
Well, he's all the way up in Albany.
Oh.
And he's been living in Albany for what, 8 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Albany. How far is that from New York City?
We just linked back up yesterday, right?
Yeah. He hit me with a you know, I had tried to hit you years ago, but I don't think you were using that Facebook anymore. I had tried to link up with you, but you never hit me back. And then I looked, I was like, he doesn't look like he's using his page anymore.
Yeah, I be switching a lot.
Yeah. How far is Albany from New York?
It's about 3 hours. Okay. I could get back to Brooklyn in like, to be honest, in like 2 hours. That's just me.
Driving?
You know, I will never do the speed limit. I'll be doing like 90 and better, like
you got a whip?
Or better.
Oh, you got a whip now?
Oh no! I had one. I lost last year. I had my shit for like 5 years.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Had my shit, had a little 4 or 500. You know what I'm saying? Little green joint. Nice little green joint.
You know, Flav, when people leave New York City, they actually start driving.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
That's
That's
true.
what I told my baby mom. Yep, that's what I told my baby mom. And then she ended up getting the car. Yep. That's all that happened like that.
Yeah.
It's inspirational, man. Like, it's inspiring. Like, it make you, like, the store's all the way right there. Make you get on your grind, bro. That's how I got on my grind. Got my car. Like, I see everybody pulling off after work and shit. You scratching your head. You got to wait for the bus and shit. It's like another hour or two and shit. Like, oh, hell no.
No, it's funny because I find myself in these group sessions with a lot of people from New York City. And, you know, the conversation is I'm getting my learner's permit or I'm taking my 5-hour course or what have you. And for me, like, I never really put it in perspective, but it's kind of weird. Like, I imagine a large percentage of people in New York City just don't need to drive, so they don't drive. They don't have driver's licenses. They don't drive, which is just kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
I mean, not in a bad way. It's just weird because, like, everybody here drives. Everybody.
And that's crazy because you figure like it's a city.
I mean, we don't have yacht, you know, our transportation, our public transportation isn't as advanced as New York City's either.
Yeah,
New
like
York.
they're talking like you know, Buffalo only has like one subway line up and down Main Street, but then you know a lot of buses and stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, it still isn't even as organized as New York City's,
Mm.
which, you know, when I lived in Frankfurt, that was probably the most organized public transportation system I'd ever experienced. People still drive there, but they, you know, they make it easy for you not to drive.
Right.
They've got like above ground trains, below ground trains, buses. You know what I mean? Like they, you know, they're,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they make it very easy for you just not to have to drive.
Right.
So, you know, that was, and that's, I think Europe, right? Because their transit system is interconnected throughout all parliament countries. So you can like get on you can walk outside your door and get on a train and go to, you know, from Germany to France.
Damn.
You know,
So
you can.
That's nice though.
so man, I've been like dreaming about like, imagine if we had that crazy fast train from New York City to LA, because they used to talk about that, like doing that in like 3 hours.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that would be big business for the US. You know how many like rich people from LA would shop in New York and vice versa? And not
Are you
even
talking
just
about
rich.
those ice lines?
Oh,
Yeah.
I never heard them called that before, but sure.
those
Fast-speed
fat
train.
ass trains.
Yeah, bullet train or whatever you call it. But I mean, could you imagine just being like, yo, I'm just gonna go to LA this weekend, and it's only gonna take me 3 hours to get there. You'd probably be in like LA, like, you know, every month if you want it to be.
Man, the types of crime that would develop because of that would just be.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you know, beef would be put into a whole new perspective, right?
What, niggas is gonna hop on the train to beef? Like,
I mean, you don't think niggas will hop on the train to plug?
Yo, we beat it in like 2 seconds.
yeah, but I'm saying if you're gonna do it like that, like you gotta whip for that.
Yeah, you know how long it takes to drive from New York City to California?
Yeah,
It's a cross country trip.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
but you know, if we're plugging, new relationships develop, and thus some negative things come from those type of relationships, right? Like if I'm going,
you're right.
you know,
You can re-up in 3 hours.
yeah,
Like you can hit a major, like the big time guys who have like major money, like the Pablos and those kind of guys can move major product in 3 hours. That's true. Well, you know, I'm sure they'll probably have some dogs, probably have some people paid off, you know. Somebody's gonna move. Somebody's gonna get that through.
yeah. And I mean, people jump out the window now. I mean, you know, people do ridiculous things, bro. So it's not above people, in my opinion, to be like, yo, what's all that junk you was popping on YouTube? I'm jumping on the bullet train. You know what I'm saying?
That's costing a
Yeah,
lot
like
of
2 seconds.
That's gonna cost a lot of money though, just to beef with somebody.
I mean, you'd be surprised, man. People do dumb stuff. I mean, you shouldn't be
never
surprised.
laugh on that.
Yeah.
But people do some dumb things, man. There's a lot of people in jail behind some stupidity. I mean, there's some people in jail that, you know,
Like 90%.
But yo, you know what? Like, truth be told, whatever negative would come from it, that'd be a lot of good though. You can even imagine, even if you were like a clothing designer, just to be able to move your stuff back and forth from coast to coast.
Yeah.
Like, just
Oh, yeah.
imagine how quickly slang travels now. And now that you got a train that can get you back and forth, man, like you probably won't even be understanding what people are saying because slang will be moving so quickly.
Yo, people will have new horizons to cheat on.
Yeah, man. Like my
Like,
fresh would have bounced back like 3 and 4 times by now.
Yeah. all kind of infidelity rates to be going up. Like, listen, I don't got it. I don't just got to listen. I'm going to
Hurry
I'm going
up! I'll be there
I'm
in like
going
2 seconds.
yeah, I'm
Everything
going to
is 2
ATL this
seconds.
week.
Yo, it might even be well beyond infidelity. It might even open up to new lifestyles. Like, we
Yeah.
on this polyamorous shit right now. You know what I mean?
I mean, people are loyal to their options, right?
Right.
And most people's options are limited by their geography.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know, when you
Music, imagine music. Imagine
yeah.
imagine the coast affecting each other. You
Yeah,
might,
like I can just hit the studio in Cali and drop a feature.
You might New York hip hop might start sounding a little friendlier. People getting more sun year round, instead of that cold, crazy, Buffalo snow. It might be a little less depressed and,
They have better inspiration to draw from.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of positives that come from it. Probably the positives outweigh the negatives for sure.
If a president got that done, if somebody got that done, that would be like big shit. Like, I'm the president that united the coast, got us this high-speed train. I mean, that would be great for the economy.
I mean, think about it. Some highly charged, motivated go-getter just says, you know what? I'm gonna put in job applications in California.
True.
And
I actually was thinking about that.
The train there on the weekend,
right?
stay there for the week, and then come home on the weekend.
No, I mean that makes sense because there are people who commute 3 hours already, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense. That's wild. That's wild. I mean, I used to commute an hour and a half to work.
Yeah, I'd hate that.
Yeah, it was. I'd get a lot of reading done. Sometimes a nap. Sometimes a rap.
Yeah, I'd hate that commute, man. An hour and a half.
But it wasn't even just an hour and a half. It was costly. I was spending like a good $400 a month traveling to work.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to weigh that against some things.
Yeah, I finally did. I mean, the decision was kind of made for me because I was let go, but it was kind of like a blessing in disguise because I was wasting a lot of money.
Yeah. And transportation fees. I mean, $400 a month.
Yeah, $400. I mean, that was half. That's like
you could have got yourself a car.
That was my rent. Like at one point, that was my rent.
You could have just got yourself a car.
Yeah, we don't really need those.
You do if you're paying $400 a month to travel to and from work a month. Get your little $2,000 car, you're good. Now all you got to do is put the bill for gas and make sure you keep it insured.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. It's definitely not going to cost you $400 a month though. Like, what type of insurance are you getting on it?
What type of insurance?
Well, yeah. What type of insurance are you getting on a $2,000 car? Probably just collision. Okay. I mean, liability, just liability. Okay. Not even collision. You're probably just getting liability. You're gonna buy like a $2,000 used car, right?
Right.
Check this out. This is on my roof. Did you see?
Oh yeah.
What is it?
People having dinner.
Oh, that's cool.
You got access. You got access to that roof?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's
I can
cool.
go out there right now if I want to.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's
man.
A nice crib, man.
I'm hungry, but I'm scared to. I don't know where this girl is at, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on with her, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to eat without her?
Nah, I want her to go home. She's somewhere hiding in my building. I don't understand her.
Oh, you got somebody hiding in your building?
Yeah, I know she don't want to go home, bro. She's trying to abuse me up in this bitch.
Does she still live in Flatbush or what?
She live in Queens with her mom and her brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her mom's want her to come home and shit. And like she told her mom she was gonna come home before the 5th. Shit, I'm saying today's the 5th, right? I think.
Yeah.
I'm saying she's supposed to be left yesterday, and she's supposed to leave this morning. Actually, she was supposed to leave a few days ago. I'm saying she's not supposed to be here. Period. Like so
Yeah.
long. Like when she had trying to argue and scratch me up. She got me and my brothers and almost arguing and shit like that. Like, nah, man, that's not fair.
You got people up in Albany?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, in Albany?
Yeah.
Nah,
Okay.
I don't know. Not that I know of.
Okay. What did you follow? What did you follow? Some work up there or something?
Huh? Oh, no.
How did you end up there?
I was living with, well, like I said, I ended up with Naomi and her shit. I'm saying she fought me and shit, scratched me up and practically damn near beat me up and to stay with her in the shelter with her daughter so I could help her with her daughter.
Okay.
So I did it. And then we got an apartment on Flatbush and Clarkson around the corner from the 21st.
Okay.
And things wasn't working out well. I left, came up here. I left with one of my mom's friend's son came up here.
Oh,
He
okay.
just came home from jail like a couple of months ago. Been in
Okay.
jail for like 4 years. You know what I'm saying, but I came out here did my own thing.
He was from Albany. That's how you ended up there.
Nah, he's from 21st. He's from the block. But
Oh,
he was
okay.
off my block. I knew him before he was born, but he just learning the ropes. You know what I'm saying, I knew niggas. I was coming up here when I was like 11, 12, 13 years old.
Okay.
So he must know the same niggas. He must know the same connections from 21st too. Niggas been out here for years. Troy, Albany, Schenectady, Saratoga.
Okay.
All these places out here. You know, so
Yeah.
he was familiar with the place. He brought me up here because I didn't really have nowhere to go.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And so I just came out here, made my life. You feel me, dog?
Yeah.
I ain't like it because like every day, like literally somebody was dying. Like literally, like every day. Like if I go to the corner store, like because I don't know where the weed is at, so
yeah.
If I go to the corner store, obviously I'm gonna ask niggas that's hanging out in the corner store. So I go to the corner store for my little weed or whatever. Then the next day you hear niggas is dead.
Oh shit.
It was going like that for like a few years. I was up here. It was going. Then I started predicting people that was gonna die. I predicted like 5 people that was gonna die. And they actually died for real. And I told my baby mom, that's scary when you like that nigga's next. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just putting my mouth on nobody, just the vibrations I'm getting from people and certain things, you know what I'm saying? And there's one of them, I was telling my baby moms that I needed to see. This was like the 5th one. And I was like, I couldn't find the nigga. I was like, I have to tell him. It's not like I know he's gonna die for real.
Right,
just
right.
That it happened 4 times before. I got the same vibration 4 times before, and I'm getting it now with this dude. Yeah. And I don't want to be neglectful with the information. I want to let somebody know at least. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I said, all right, bet. 2 years, I'm looking for this dude, almost 2 years. I finally found him. He was smoking a cigarette. I said, my baby mom, look, there he's right there. And I made a cigarette, and then she just me go talk some stuff, jumped out the car. And he was out there with a few other older guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, what you doing? I said, how old are you out here smoking a cigarette like that? I'm saying, but really, I was supposed to pull him aside and say, yo, listen, life is in danger, brethren.
Right.
Life is in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he said to me, yo, I just turned 18 today. I can do whatever I want. Nobody can't tell me nothing, whatever. So I made him push me away. And I went in the car and I told my baby mom, I was like, damn, I made a nigga push me away a little while ago. Nigga barked on me talking about he 18 today. He can do whatever he want to do. Well, he died later that night.
It's interesting because I was going to say, I imagine that people get offended when they hear stuff like that.
Yeah, it probably sounds easier to tell somebody something, but when you go up to them, because are they going to take it as a threat?
You don't know how they're going to take it.
Yeah, how they going to take it? So you probably got a little. I'm not going to say scared, but you probably felt.
I did.
Yeah, you probably felt like nervous.
Discouraged.
Yeah, nervous about telling him that kind of information,
Yes.
especially if he was a
Yes,
little bit of a hothead too.
Because at the same time I'm like niggas might hold me hostage, like how I know, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
this other dude, that happened to this other dude, but he survived. You know what I'm saying? And even to today I keep replaying it in my mind, like I never ever in my life asked anybody if they needed a bodyguard, bro. And I kept asking this dude that shit. Kept
okay.
asking him, I'm like, yo, bro, you need like a shooter, like you need. I'm just coming out of the blue asking this dude this. I don't know this dude. You feel me?
Yeah.
What did you
2
ask him
days
if he needed?
later, a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know why I asked him that? You know why I asked him that? Because based upon what was going on in this town, all the killings and stuff and the robberies and stuff, I'm talking about it was a killing every day for years. I'm telling you, bro. And I started to spread love. I started to go around the neighborhood and talk to people and use the word LOVE. I started using that a lot. I'm saying it for no reason. You know, I love you, bro. Like I talk like that to people I don't know. You feel me,
Yeah.
son? That's my word. Got my hands to heaven. It changed. The killing stopped for years, even until today. It stopped, Virgin. For like a good, you say 3-4 years, no killings, bro. The killing stopped. You hear people saying to each other, they love each other. You crack kids say they love each other. I've never heard nobody talk like this since I've been out here. I ain't hear nobody talking no love, nothing, bro.
Yo, that's what Soul Force is all about, man. That's like the
That's
power of
powerful.
Soul Force.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I tell you, funny, my dad is a politician. That's what I say. Like, I pay attention to these things. I remember said, I'm the one that told people 9/11 was going to happen the day before it happened. And when 9/11 happened that morning, I told people it was about oil. And everybody laughed at me. Even the Vegas shooting, I told niggas the Vegas shooting was going to happen the week before it happened. And he's like, yo, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? So a certain things I keep to myself, you know what I'm saying? Because I watch everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? I watch everything, bro. I'm saying my dad taught me a long time ago, you must learn how to read. Read what? I know how to read, Dad. You got to read between the lines. Oh, read between lines. That's how I know certain things with 9/11. I mean, amongst other things going to happen because I learned to read between the lines. There's signs everywhere. There's signs in everything, bro. You just got to pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it gives me a headache, you know. Sometimes I get a headache because I be like my antennas is always up. You know what I'm saying? My shit is always up, bro. Like I'm always paying attention to something. I'm always, yo, bro. You see how people talking about frequencies and vibrations? I was taking surveys on this almost over 20 years ago. Yo, when you say vibe, what's a vibe? Everybody that asked what a vibe was, a vibe, something you think or feel, or they couldn't just say a vibe is abbreviated for vibration. You feel me? Like when you get the fullness of the word vibration, you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to you just saying a vibe. When you say vibration, you know we're dealing with some type of waves.
Oh,
we losing you, fam.
Oh, you're on mute. Yo, Vash, you're on mute. You gotta unmute, bro. You gotta unmute. You're on mute. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Naomi calling me. Yeah, I feel like it becomes more tangible when I use the word vibration as opposed to vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Facts.
The word vibration, you get the fullness of the word, and you start to really realize, yo, vibration, I'm feeling you, you feeling me, I'm not feeling you, you're not feeling me type thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then even from that, you know, it goes a lot further, goes a lot deeper. Then you start learning and stuff like, you know, even with some people that's caught up. Like sometimes you might ask a question, like let's say you don't know math, you might ask a math question like, oh, what's pi? What's pi times whatever? What's that? Like you have to learn, you have to practice the mathematics in order for you to know the answer to that. But me, I think when you're asking questions that's based upon like everyday living, like lifestyle, yo, how could I get rid of this woman? Or how could I make money? Or how could I stop?
You're on mute. You're on mute again.
Answers, I think all the questions we ask based upon those questions, we already know the answers to them things. what I'm saying? But we just look for more, we're looking for some type of support, somebody to say
You
it's
want
gonna
that
be
affirmation.
Yeah.
You want that affirmation.
Yep.
Oh, how long you been in here, Katie?
Oh, Katie just got in here. You're on mute again, Vash.
I came in when he started talking about vibrations.
I
Yo.
was thinking, it's funny because I was just thinking that we should invite Katie into this conversation.
Okay, so this is crazy because when I invited Vash earlier, I invited Katie at the same time, and I was gonna be like, and you know, Vash was still trying to make sure he could get his Zoom working. I was like, how crazy would that be if all four of us ended up on the show at the same time? So this is good. This is good shit.
Yeah, it's weird. But those vibrations that Vash was talking about.
Vibration.
Yeah.
Vash.
Oh, you're on mute again. I don't know. Yeah, there you go.
Vash.
Yeah, yes.
It's our boy KD.
KD,
What's good, my man?
Peace, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. Hopefully everything's peaceful with you too, brother.
I mean, it's not quite peaceful right now. I might even have I know I have the answer myself though. Like right now, I'm going through something right now with this woman, and I don't know what to do. Like I really don't want to call cops on her, but I might have to do it because they would have did it to me. If I would have came all the way to another town to visit a female, and the female said, get out of my house or go home, who am I to say no? I'm not going nowhere. This girl talking, she don't want to leave. Like I don't get it, bro.
Yeah, she got to go. You wanted to go, she got to go.
And I called.
You on mute again, fam.
Oh, you're on mute again.
Cops told her to leave and shit, but she keep coming back. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't put my hands on her. I can't. You know, it's a free country. She should be wherever she want to be. How you doing, D? Where's she at? Don't entertain her, please. Like she's.
You're on mute again.
Where you going?
I'm going to return this macaroni and cheese I ordered 3 days ago. It's probably bad right now. So
All
I
right.
called them up and they were like,
So when we gonna hang out? Hey, listen, you wanted a link to my boy right here, his music, right?
that's him?
That's him on the phone right now.
Oh, so when I heard it, I was like,
Yeah, but how could you get the link? Because you're not on Messenger or anything like that. Are you on Facebook?
yeah, oh, that's him on the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, the tunes.
Yo, she said she heard your music through my door last night. She's like, she called me. She was like, "That's you playing that music?" She's like, "That is some good music. Who is that?"
Good looking out. Good looking out.
Yeah, man. You already know.
Yeah.
Well, I told you I was blasting that thing all night till morning, bro.
Yo, this is a crazy connection right here because my man KD, we used to do music together back in Buffalo. We did some great music. We did some great music together back in
KD, the
Buffalo.
one that just joined?
Yeah.
Say that again?
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was just telling him this is a crazy connection because, you know, I was doing music with Vash and I was telling him, you know, me and you did music together too.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That makes me the odd man out.
Well, I mean, you were there when me, Otis, and KD and Dwayne were doing music.
Look, you try to find something for Ish now.
No, I added creative energy to the mix.
I was about to say you are music.
Of course.
You're just not musical.
Yeah, I definitely
But
added
you are
creative.
music.
I was their little pit bull. For real.
See, yeah, so yeah, the niggas be needing that though.
Nah, that's what I was though. Like we did a lot of, and this is shortly after Mike left, right? We had like a lot of sessions in my basement or at my house with Otis on Virginia and West Tupper, and you know.
Oh yeah, Mike, you wasn't around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I had to be the pit bull, remember with Alex in the studio? And
Yeah.
I was different. I was different, Mike. Like we go up in public access, and the people at public access would be like, "Oh, you're the spokesperson for the group," because I was just a jerk.
Right.
And I wasn't purposely a jerk. You just
right.
ain't gonna be a jerk to us.
No, that's representation, right? You need some kind of either management or some kind of person that's going to represent the group.
You need a mouthpiece.
Yeah, exactly. need somebody who's going to be strong for you.
Oh, they were strong. We were strong for each other.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
Sometimes it's good to have that focal point, you know, that one person who can, you know. And just to warn everybody, we're going to get kicked off in 6 minutes exactly. But I'll be sending another link.
Kelsey, you're coming back for the next link, right?
Yeah, facts.
All right, cool. Cool.
Yo,
I just got off of work.
Yo, that's crazy, man. This was like my vision. I was like, yo, if 4 of us brothers could be on at the same time, like that's some real energy right there. I wonder if he saw my shirt when he started talking about vibes.
You know I'm gonna put on that hat, right?
What hat?
That Issue X hat.
You got an Issue X hat?
Yes.
He always had an X hat.
It's not a physical hat.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the hat on when we get into the next session.
Okay.
Rightfully so.
You know how I do, Mike.
I know how you do.
You know, we're gonna navigate and negotiate some conversations, and you know, it might be the tough stuff that people listening, you know, some people who are going to be privy to the show just may not want to hear. They may see sides of us that, you know, they don't know exist.
Okay.
They should know.
They should though.
But you know, sometimes you have friends that inwardly think he's one of the good ones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they have that inner voice that tells them he's one of the good ones. It's kind of like when we had that show very early on when we talked about the differences and similarities between nigga, and negro.
Yeah, man. I really wish we had that show. You know, if I knew
we don't have that show anymore.
Now, you know, you remember I was having all those problems with my that was early. That was early on. Remember, I was having all those problems with how much space I had on my computer. Remember, I eventually got the external hard drive. I was complaining every week, like, yo, the files, like, they're not saving, or my computer keeps complaining there's not enough space.
And there was an even bigger problem as well.
What's that?
KD was supposed to be a part of that show, and he stood us up.
Oh yeah. Well, that was before. That was when you were missing. Yo. Speaking of which, the return of KD is one of the highest rated shows we have as far as views.
Well, to be honest, I'll pat you and myself on the back because there was good build up for it in the show that we had where we discussed the mysterious KD. You know what I mean?
I think we discussed him on a few shows before he finally turned up.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, there was certainly build up for it.
Yeah, but that was a good one because the picture looks good with like KD kind of like smiling, kind of like looking up a little bit, like kind of close to the camera. That's like it's a good cover.
So what we're gonna do at some point, I wanna pencil that in, is I wanna rehash that show.
Rehash which one?
The one where we talked about the differences between nigger, negro, and nigger.
Oh yes, most definitely.
I definitely want to do it. That's a conversation that can be organic every time we have it.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I want to rehash that. KD, I want you to be involved in that.
Yep.
You could almost turn that into a play. One person gets to be nigga, one person gets to be negro, one person gets to be nigger.
Ooh, that'd be dope.
Yeah, and that'll be controversial.
That'll be real controversial.
That'll be real controversial. I could see some other black YouTube channels catching wind of this and like, these Negros.
And we got to refer to each other by whichever form derivative you took.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know that KD's persona should stay KD.
Okay.
But of course, that's up to KD.
Why? What do you suggest?
I don't have any suggestions.
If you don't think it should stay KD.
Got
Let me
another
restate that.
nickname that you use?
I don't think KD is a bad idea or a bad thing. If you're comfortable with KD, you're comfortable with KD.
I mean, aren't we all just using the natural nickname? Like, aren't we just all using our nicknames that we go by anyway?
Well, I don't go by issue X when I'm walking around in life.
Oh yeah, but we call you Ish though.
Yes.
Even on the show.
Yes.
Right.
Which is short for issue, but it also happens to be my name.
Right.
You know, we call you Flavius because, you know, that's who you are.
Yeah, exactly. We call
Flavius Maximus.
KD.
KD used to have an MC name.
Goliath.
It used to be it used to be it was an alliterative play on words. It was KD language.
Oh, okay. I see KD Lang.